it's Julia. I have been working on getting items made for my little summer shop up in Minnesota. And I do a lot of Minnesota themed items. It's just they sell really well. It's a touristy area and people just love that kind of thing. And so I wanted to share with you today just an easy way to get any type of shape. It could be at your state or wherever you live, or it could be a flower or a heart or anything that you want to add. This I happen to put on a little cinch bag or a little backpack. It has a large zipper front. And then I free motioned the word Minnesota right on it. This is a quick and easy method, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn something and can apply it to whatever project that you're working on. So let's get started. I copied the outline of Minnesota just printed it off on a piece of copy paper, and I'm going to be transferring that onto my freezer paper just by tracing it. I can see right through this freezer paper, and so it's very easy to trace it. Now my wax side is down, and I am just tracing this onto the paper side of the freezer paper. Once I have that outline on, I fussy cut it out, and I also cut out a heart just at the bottom there, lining it up and getting it to where I want it on my little cinch bag, and then just ironing that into place. I love the freezer paper for this because it holds really well. I'm using the Dina Wakley heavy body acrylic paint for this in the color Night, which is a dark navy color. Have a little bit of it on my mat there. And then I'm doing this up and down motion with my stencil brush. This takes very little paint, and I think that's the trick to this, is very little paint and this up and down motion. And just going all the way around here. Now for those of you who don't know, we wintered in Florida this year, but we made the trip back and we are in Minnesota. We just got back a couple of days ago, and then we had a wonderful trip, very good weather, and no traveling issues at all. But here's my car. I packed it to the rafters. I have a little Honda Element, and all of my product went with me. I have a sewing business, and so all my product and my fabric and my sewing machines and the cat. You can't forget the cat cage there. She rode really well too. It's 4 days in a car. The vacuum sealed bags work wonderfully, and that's where all my fabrics and all my product just got sealed up into those, and I wouldn't be able to do it without them. I have everything all painted all on now, and now I'm going to be taking this to the sewing machine, and I'm going to be free motioning the word Minnesota on. I have white thread on the bobbin and the top. I do a little back and forth motion to set my stitch there, and then I'm just off. This is normal time, or I'm not speeding this up at all. I speed it up in a little bit, but this is the normal traveling that I do when I'm doing my letters. The freezer paper is nice because it really acts as a guide for this, for the writing. It's just so easy to go uphill or downhill when you're doing the free motion underneath the sewing machine. It is for me anyway. And I'm almost done with the word, and then I believe I go back over it the second time. Yes, and now I'm traveling backwards here, doing my letters, crossing the T. And then I'm getting this freezer paper off, and it rips off really quite well. I do take my seam ripper and get into the little detailed parts, but it does remove very, very easily. And now just everything is in the details, and so I'm adding a little red button to the heart, and I also have a bulb pin with that I'm going to hang a little red button and also this little heart charm. and that'll just go right on the zipper pull. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a creative week. Bye for now.